Hey there, Mountaineers. Today we're covering Join Dots' Renzo Racer. And I usually say the price here, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later on this one. Uh, you're always looking for a Mario Kart style racer when you're on the other consoles like PlayStation and Xbox. And this one looked promising. It's got a lot of cool looking characters. The tracks look cool. It just looks like a lot of fun. Until you really dive into it. I've seen this game get a lot of hate though. I've heard people say it's like the worst ever, and I agree somewhat, but I think they've been a little hard on it. I think I'm going to tell you why I think this could have been an okay game, but I'm going to show you all the characters first. I'm going to tell you now, Sammy Squirrel's the GOAT. He's the best one to use in my opinion. I pretty much dominated with him. He was that mole miner's pretty cool as well. But to start out, you get the top 8, and I think the Rabbit Girl's probably the best of those. There's 20 tracks. You unlock them. I'm not really sure how yet. Maybe beating the normal modes. My opinion, the tracks are cool, but they put way too much shit on the tracks. There's tires. There's boards. There's like you're always crashing into stuff, and in my opinion, that kind of hurts it a little bit. They should calm that down a little bit because the controls are already horrible. You're always doing stuff like this. You're always smacking into stuff, and you're always up on 2 wheels or flying through the air because you're always crashing into stuff because the controls are so clunky. So in that case, it definitely needs an update. The controls they've got to do something with them. Like you can see here, I'm bouncing around so bad. It just feels like you're driving a tank or something. It just doesn't feel smooth and good. It is easy still to win. I had no problem winning, but it just isn't fun. Like let's say you're playing this against people, you can beat the computer feels the same on easy and normal. So it's not the difficulty, it's just the controls of the game. You see here with Sammy the Squirrel, I'm just dominating. You get power-ups, and what's stupid right there, you'll see I'm clearly up in first place by a lot, and I'm still picking up turbos. Usually in these kart games, that's saved for the people behind. In this game, you're grabbing power-ups like turbos like crazy. And see, as you beat each track or event, like there's 5 different cups, you'll unlock a new character. It seems like the events and tracks go by so fast, though, that that's going to come into play a little bit earlier when I talk about that the price point as well. Like I said, though, the characters are cool. The maps are really well designed, except for all the shit they throw out in front of you. There's just too much stuff to smack into. So hopefully they get an update for this game and they fix, the driving. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'll show you here in a minute though the price. But this game is $24.99. That is way too much for this game. You can finish all these cups and do everything and have 1,000 achievements if you're playing on Xbox in under an hour. And that's ridiculous to do everything in the game in under an hour and have a $25 price point. Like, they should have added some stuff to this, like upgrades to the vehicles maybe that you could unlock, give you more reason to play. I'm not sure that you're going to want to play that much. Let's say you're an achievement hunter, you might be happy with that, but not at that price point. If this was like a Ratalaika game and it was like $5 or $8, I could understand buying this and playing it for an hour and being happy. But if you're a parent or someone that spent $25 on this for your child, or you're expecting to just have a good game, you're going to be really let down because it definitely isn't worth $25. You have water courses like this as well. Here's the power-ups, the missiles. And what's funny is the missiles, I don't know, sometimes they don't even hit. Like you'll be right in front of somebody and you're shooting at them and you'll just completely miss or hit yourself like that. There's also bombs that you drop. See right here, $24.99 for this game. That's just ridiculous. It's not worth that at all, guys. If you see this on sale for maybe $5 to $8, definitely pick it up if you're a kart racing fan. But I'm gonna tell you now, it has its issues. It has its problems. there does need to be an update. I'm not sure if they're working on one. I haven't contacted them. But I've heard people saying the same thing about this game. But they were a little bit harder on it, in my opinion. I think most of the time I've seen them play, though, they didn't have anything unlocked, and they really didn't put much time into it. If you put time into this game, you can learn to master it, and it can be easier. But for when you're starting out, it's just going to be a struggle. There's just too much shit in the way. They need to update the tracks, and they need to update the controls. You'll see here, you're just always smacking into so much shit that's in the way that they need to fix it. But until then, I may revisit it because I did find myself having a little bit of fun with this game. You know, once I mastered the controls and I was getting achievements and stuff. But once I had all the 1,000 achievements, I felt really no need to play it. There needs to be more added to this game, and they need to, you know, lower that price. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. It's right there in the middle. It's mediocre. I think if this was like a Retaleka game that you paid like $5 for, I would easily give it almost like a 7.5 or something. But at $25, I cannot go any higher than 5. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you found a little enjoyment like I did in it, or if you just completely hated it like a lot of others did. I did find myself having fun a little bit. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, see you in the leaderboards.